Good morning and happy Saturday. It is going to be, we had an alert on the phone this morning. Said it was going to be a high fire weather. Here you go, Chief. High fire weather day, which basically just means it's going to be warm and dry, which is what is fantastic. It is absolutely wonderful. Gonna be warm and dry, and that means it's gonna be sunny out. It already looks fantastic. We don't have the heat on in the house, which is also fantastic. I'm gonna be opening up some windows here. It's just going to be another great day. I'm going to start cooking some food. All right, good morning again. So, this morning, what I'm making for breakfast, we have a cinnamon roll pull-apart bread. It's basically it's like monkey bread. It's basically monkey bread with cinnamon roll frosting and stuff. Right now, I'm preparing that part. So, you get your tin. If you make your own dough, it's fine. Roll your dough into balls of probably, an inch ball. You're going to put your dough and cover it in a cinnamon sugar mix, just like that. Put them in your bundt pan, just like that. We're going to cover the bottom. We're going to do a layer of cinnamon roll mixture, cover at the top with another thing of balls, then another layer of cinnamon roll mixture. We'll put it in the oven at 350 degrees for I think about 12 minutes. I'll check it after that, but we'll see. So get your balls made. All right, so my bundt pan is too big for the recipe that I'm making. This is just the bottom layer, top layer as it will be. And you know what? Just had an idea. I don't want to use the bundt pan, so I'm going to use the cake pan, round cake pan instead. I'm going to put a layer of brown sugar and butter mixture on the bottom. Then I'll put the balls and then the layer. So a layer, balls, layer, balls. Wait. Layer, balls, layer, balls, layer. Yeah, so I'll do that. All right, so I'm making your typical cinnamon roll mix, which is 6 tablespoons of butter, 1 cup of packed brown sugar, and 2.5 tablespoons of cinnamon. We're going to mix it. Your butter should be soft, room temperature. So we're going to blender this up into a very creamy consistency. Okay, so here's my mix. It's dark because my butter wasn't as soft as I would have liked. It's not creamy, but it's not, you get all the lumps out, so I'll mix together. My butter wasn't as soft as I would have liked, so I popped it in the oven. What I'm doing here is I'm just spooning it, big spoon, just spooning it onto the bottom, and I'm going to be spreading it out. Don't need a huge thick layer, just spread it out. There can be holes, it's fine. On the bottom, I'm going to do 2 spoons. 2 spoons should be enough. If you want more, put more, Some people really like the cinnamon sugar mix part of the cinnamon roll. And some people want less of that. So you do you, boo. So I've got that nice layer of cinnamon, brown sugar, and butter layer like that. Really even coat. Then you're going to put your balls your layer balls. There's not that many. So you just put your balls on in your thing. They'll expand. You know how balls do. They expand. Dough balls. Even it out if you want or don't. Doesn't really matter. Okay, and then we're gonna do another gooping of the cinnamon sugar, this stuff on top of that. And then we're gonna do another layer of balls and then more cinnamon sugar stuff. I can't really spread that well. It's okay. There we go. Just make sure all the balls have cinnamon sugar goop on them. You know what I mean? The brown sugar mix goop on them. All right. Let's get this done. Okay, so in my cinnamon pull apart monkey bread recipe that I'm using, it's not really a recipe, it's just my brain doing a thing. So I took a can of the biscuit dough, like, you know, Great Value or Pillsbury, whatever. I cut the biscuits into quarters. So you have 32, you end up with 32 balls. It's not a lot of balls. So if you are doing a bigger recipe, stick with either your bundt pan or your cake pan. And mine was not big enough for the cake pan either. So I have put it in this pan. You see it's almost full. You want it to be almost full with your balls in your mixture. So I'm just finishing up with the cinnamon sugar mixture. I could have melted this, you know. You can melt the cinnamon sugar mixture, the brown sugar cinnamon sugar mixture. You can melt it and then like melt it on top of the balls if you prefer, but I didn't want to do that. So right now I'm just taking and dolloping the rest of the brown sugar cinnamon mixture on my balls. Yep, we're just gonna do that. My oven is preheated 350, so that stayed the same. Don't you just love when you're doing a recipe and then in the middle of the recipe you have to change something? Well, in this case the recipe hasn't changed, just the size of my pans. I'm gonna get all this in there because we want gooey factor 11. So yeah, that will be so good. It's gonna be so good. So on top of this, once it's done, I'm gonna flip it. Hopefully it'll come out. Flip it onto a cookie sheet. And hopefully it'll come out of the pan upside down. We're gonna be making a buttercream frosting. So now see, here's the mix of the balls and the sugar. We'll pot these in the oven. Oh Lord, okay. So now we're time to make a buttercream frosting. Okay, we're over here now. So in your mixing bowl to make buttercream frosting, you need 1 cup of butter to, the ratio is 1 cup butter to 3.5 to 4 cups of powdered sugar. That's what sugar, you know, buttercream is butter and cream, or buttercream is butter and sugar. It's butter of powdered sugar. Okay, so here's my 1 cup of butter. We're gonna whip the 1 cup of butter, very creamy mixture first. So if your butter is at room temperature, perfect. Get it whipped up really good. So I say 3.5 to 4 cups of powdered sugar because it depends on the consistency that you're looking for. If you determine that your powdered sugar is too, or your frosting is too thick, add milk. So I'm gonna put in 1 cup at a time of powdered sugar into my butter. You can sift it. I didn't sift it. Dang it. Try not to make a mess, okay? 1 cup at a time. I'm I'll probably end up doing 4 cups, but we'll see. Okay, so here's my buttercream. No milk is 1 cup water, 3 cups powdered sugar. When you're mixing your powdered sugar into your butter, it's gonna start to look crumbly. Just keep on beating, it will submit. Okay? It will become very creamy. This is really thick, but very tasty. So I'm gonna add a capful or a teaspoon of vanilla for flavor, and also a teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, and I'm gonna add a little bit of milk because I want mine to be a little bit less thick. It's not this thick. So we're gonna add a splash. Literally just a splash at a time. And you mix and beat it until you get the consistency you're looking for. Now you see the consistency that I wanted. It's not runny. It's kind of like a frosting that you get out of a can. That kind of consistency, except it's not grainy. It's very smooth. It's a hint of vanilla and cinnamon. Delicious. And your cinnamon roll balls should be done. They should have actually been done about maybe 2 minutes ago. So I had already turned off my oven. My balls are still in there. I'm gonna take them out now. We're gonna flip it. Okay? Okay. So, cookie sheet, cinnamon balls, hold it tight, flip it. Oh yeah, I definitely felt that. It should slide off just fine. Okay, come on, man. Get it. Yeah, I see it. I see it. It's definitely coming off. Yes, excellent. Okay, hot. Oh, I got a couple of ball stragglers. A couple of straggling balls. Get them out. There we go. How hot. Stop burning yourself, Jenny. All right. There we go. Sync with you. Okay, so you will have your cinnamon ball mixture. Why doesn't these balls look cooked all the way? These balls don't look cooked all the way to me. I'm gonna pop them back in the still preheated oven. Why are you not preheating this? And that for maybe a couple of minutes, because these don't look cooked to me, so I want them to be cooked all the way. Pop them back in. I think the size of my pan had something to do with that. Typically the biscuit dough is spread out more evenly, and that's probably why. Didn't think of that. So think of that. Maybe, so I'm thinking more, maybe closer to 15 minutes in the oven as opposed to 12. So adjust as needed. I'll see you in a sec here. On a side note, when I'm in the kitchen and I'm feeling thirsty, I like to have myself a nice tall glass of skim milk. Does a body good. Okay, finally, my balls are done. They kind of went like that when I took them out of the oven, but that's okay. Here's my balls. Biscuit dough done. You can do this with a regular cinnamon roll recipe. Instead of rolling it in an actual roll, just take the dough and put it in the balls. You can do that. So now I'm just gonna scoop out the frosting onto the balls. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. Really good balls. Cinnamon balls, cinnamon roll balls. Got my cinnamon roll balls. So much frosting. Goopy, goopy, goopy. My cinnamon rolls are kind of just falling apart, but it's okay. This is the first time I've done this, and it's, like I said, not a recipe that I followed at all. I probably should have let it cool down some and let it reform, you know, stick together with the sugar. That probably would have been a better idea, but not what happened. Yeah, still gonna be good. Lots of frosting on top. So this thing made quite a bit of frosting for 1 cup of frosting, or 1 cup of butter with the sugar. Makes quite a bit. Alright, I think that's good. Doesn't look pretty. It does not look pretty, but it smells delicious. It looks pretty appetizing. Alright, so anyways, that's how I'm doing that. Okay. So much frosting. So much frosting, so little time. Alright, yes. Excellent. I think it looks cool. It looks good anyway. It smells delicious. So the idea of the monkey bread is to have people be able to pull it apart and just eat like a ball at a time or whatever. This is going to be something you're going to want to use a fork for because it's pretty messy. Let me tell you. Pretty dang messy. Okay, this is good enough. I'm just going to... it looks like a giant cinnamon roll now. Cinnamon roll blob. I'll show you here. I ain't gonna pick it up. What am I talking about? Just pick you up. So, cinnamon roll blob is what happened here. It would have been so pretty had I let it cool in the position in the pan, probably upside down in the pan, so that the sugar would have solidified. Sugar butter would have solidified and hold its shape. Then I take that off. So if I were to do this again, which I'm probably sure I would make the cinnamon roll balls. I would put them on the pan. Once they're cooked, I would put them upside down on the pan and just leave it so that it keeps its form. Then once it's cooled down a bit, I would lift that off so that it keeps its form, like I said. I have my buttercream frosting mixture and dollop that on top. Look at my grays. See the gray hairs I have up here? Showing up when I have my hair back like this. Whatever, I'm 38 years old. Okay, so my eggs are sweating. They've been out for a while. Alright, so on to the next thing, which is eggs, bacon. Eggs and bacon, I think that's it. Yep, eggs and bacon. Yeah, definitely should have taken more time. I could have even left it in the pan. I could have left it in the pan and just topped the pan with frosting. This is the mess that I ended up with. this delicious cinnamon roll ball mess. Here is breakfast. Cinnamon roll, eggs, bacon. Delicious. Oh yes. 11:30. 11:30. 68 degrees. Gonna be a high of 72. It's gonna be gorgeous today. Absolutely gorgeous. Not wet because it had that dry whatever fire thing warning this morning. Man, Jennifer, you're losing your organization over here. Oh, anyways, I'm getting dressed. Put on some, I feel like wearing shorts today. I never wear shorts. That's not true. I started last year, some year and a half ago, wearing shorts. Because I've been feeling comfortable in my skin. You know, comfortable enough in my skin to wear some shorts. So, I'm going to wear my new overall shorts. I got to wear a tank top with that. I think I'll be looking pretty cute. Pretty cute. I think so. So, let me get dressed. I'll show you my outfit of the day. Okay, so it's not my overalls. I didn't feel like it looked right. A very 90s grunge look here. Flannel, jeans. I'll be wearing some Chuck Taylors, or Converse as they're called. Flannel jeans t-shirt. That's, you know, 90s grunge. I want to show you. See, this is the dragon stand. It goes on this stand. You can't have it balanced with the wings up apparently. So it just sits on top. This balances right there. Yes. Dragons are awesome. We're looking at the little puppies. The fluffy puppies. Oh, Jesus. Puppy! Hey! Hey, puppy. He's so jealous. Oh. Social distancing the puppies. Puppy. You don't eat that. Hello, puppy. Hello. Ooh. Puppy. We're eating the cardboard. We eat the cardboard. Okay, let's go back to this one. Hello, little guy. Oh, look at you. Hi. Hi, little puppy. Hello, little guy. Oh, you gonna eat my finger? You can't have my finger. Puppies have really sharp teeth. Ow! Can you eat my fingers? You can't eat my fingers. Puppies are so cute. Shaggy dog. Puppy. Ooh. Zoom. Puppy, what are you doing? Woo-woo.
Little potty.
Oh.
Little potty.
Oh, and he's got his toy there. She's got a little toy. A little fur ball.
Yep.
That's what that one is. A little puffy ball fur. Fluffy fur. Chewing on your heart. Chewing on the heart. So cute. My hair is wind blown. It's windy outside. We're in Target. We were in Home Depot and we went to Walmart and then came home. We went to Home Depot, and now we're in Target, and I sat in the egg. But then there's a sign. There's a ruiner sign. They don't want you to sit in on the furniture. Ruiners. That's what they are. We are home now. Hi, JJ. Were you a good girl? Sounds like you were. You gotta go outside. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so what do we do for fun? We go to department stores. Went to Home Depot, looked at grills. We went to Target and looked at grills. We almost lost Corny at Target. But we didn't. We found him by shouting his name. Said, Cornelius, where are you? We didn't. But that would be funny if we did. Be funny to me. Russ would be embarrassed. Okay. I don't have anything to say. Bye. Yes, Gigi. You so hungry? Gigi's so hungry. You want the food? Boing. Gigi's hungry? I got it. I'm trying to get more. Okay. There we go. Now we got it. Now we got it. We're gonna get the food. Don't you bark at me. Oh, drooling already? Eat. Crazy girl. Good evening, everybody. Hello, and welcome to my kitchen. Tonight, we'll be making chicken fiesta stir fry. Very basic chicken fiesta stir fry. You're gonna start with 2 to 3 pounds of chicken breast, cubed, and put in a skillet, which I have. I've already done that. It's in the skillet right here, raw and ready to cook. So I'm just putting that on. We're going to be cooking that up. We are also going to be sauteing. I think this is probably a cup and a half of sliced onions. And a lot of green, red, and they look like gummy bears, but they're not. It's diced peppers, green, red, and yellow peppers. They've finely cubed, diced peppers. How did I get them that way? I used the thing, which is right here. This is this. It comes with this. You put this on there. And all right, that's the dicer thing. And then we have a lid that fits on those little things right there. Okay, just like that. You put your food there and you go, and it'll fill up down here. It collects down there. So you end up with nice, finely chopped, perfectly cubed pieces of pepper. You can do it with onion, mushrooms, almost any vegetable. You can probably do it with apples, you know. Just, you know, as long as you cut him small enough to fit in on the thing right there. Oh, so that was over here. I just washed it. I rinsed it. And put it over here now. So yeah. Okay, so then I sliced the onions. Really nice sliced onions. I used the mandolin to do that. Oh, they smell so nice. I'm just gonna combine them all into this thing here, my container. And we're just gonna have it all mixed up in this container because you can. We have also in the pressure cooker there some what I call Mexican rice. It's not Mexican rice, it's just rice with salsa. Okay, it's been in here for a while, so we'll warm it. Oh, it's pretty warm. So yeah, it's 2 cups rice. So I made 2 cups rice. So I'm feeding 3 adults. I don't know why I said 4. 3 adults. 2 cups rice, 1 20-ounce jar of salsa. I need to, it's pretty dry, that rice right now. So I need to add some liquid to it. I'm going to cook up this chicken. So you have your chicken here. It's nice and cubed chicken. Bite-sized pieces, mostly. And, yeah, we're just going to cook that up. And we will season it with taco seasoning. So let's cook up the chicken first. Alright, so my chicken has been done. I seasoned it with taco seasoning. You can use any seasoning you want. Fiesta seasoning, you know, like enchilada seasoning, or if you want to combine your own spices together, you can do that too. I had taco seasoning, so that's what I used. That was all cooked up. There was juice, like a good thick layer, and it would have like overcooked the chicken and stuff had I left it in there. So I added a tablespoon of flour to my chicken and juice, and I mixed that all up. So now within the chicken, the juices made a really nice, like a little, like it's saucy. It's saucy. See how it's saucy? That's what it is. So instead of just being some dry chicken with some powdered flavoring on it, it's got a nice sauce to it. So right now I have in another pan is the onion pepper mixture that is simmering right now. I'm gonna mix that around. I just had some butter on the bottom of the pan heated up and whatnot. I'm gonna move this one over here now. Let's turn that off. Make it easier for me. Okay, so then, yeah. So now I'm just, steaming up and heating up these veggies. You can leave them if you want your veggies not steamed up or heated up or whatever. You don't have to do this part. You can completely skip it and have separate diced veggies and whatever. I have a lot of veggies. You can cut this in half. I used all the peppers. Why? I'm not really sure, but I did. I chopped it all up. I could have saved some. Sorry, I thought I heard somebody. But I did not. I didn't save any. I'm gonna have leftovers, which will be fine. I can put them like in a little container here and put them, I think that's what I'll do. I'll put them in little containers and I'll put them in the freezer, so then I have stuff I can use for eggs, you know, eggs, omelets, you know, or whatever else I decide that I need veggies for. So these are steamed up. I wasn't gonna saute these anyway, so these are cooked up enough. Alright, so that's it. Now I'm gonna put this bowl together. It's a Fiesta bowl. So I'm gonna put the bowl together. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Alright, so we're about to try this out. So we have topped it. Let me just grab my bowl quick here. We've done the rice on the bottom. You can see the rice. chicken with the veggies on top. Top is sour cream and cheese. Yes, so now we're gonna scoop some and we're gonna try it out. JJ, chair, good girl. Here we go. Nom, nom, nom. Yet another good creation, I believe. I've got nods around the room. 2 thumbs up. Oh, good evening, everybody. What a delicious day today was. We had an amazing breakfast, even though I messed up on the cinnamon roll pull apart bread thing. I messed that up, but it was still good. I will definitely tweak that recipe quite a bit so I can make it the way I had envisioned it. I'll try it again and some other day and you know, see if I can make it right. Yeah, chicken fiesta stir fry. It's delicious as well. Very flavorful. For people who like mushrooms or olives or other toppings you would put like on a taco or a fajita or something, you put that on top or in the veggie mix. I'm a very simple person. A very not simple person when it comes to that, because I don't like a lot of vegetables. I don't like mushrooms. I don't like olives. I don't like cooked broccoli. I don't like asparagus. I don't like Brussels sprouts. I like onions. It would just be easier if I just list what I do like. 'Cause onions, peppers, onions and peppers. There's more veggies. There's gotta be more carrots, but that's not like a fiesta thing. Anyway, doesn't matter. You eat what you want to eat. I'll eat what I want to eat. Eat what you like. I eat what I like. I just really enjoy cooking. I do. I enjoy making creations and having people sample them or have them, and it's just better. It's good to be able to see their reactions. Putting on some Bliss Sticks medicated lip balm. Makes my lips feel really soft and smooth in the morning, and plump as well. Anyways, going to bed. So it's only like shortly after 9. It is 9:13. I'm going to bed because I'm tired. I am running off of 4 hours of sleep. I didn't go to bed till probably about 2:30, and then I'm up at 6:30. I'm awake probably by 6, but out of bed by like 6:30. Made the whole breakfast. I didn't take a nap at all today because I have company over. I would think that's rude. But anyways, it was a great day. It was so beautiful. Russ is definitely wanting to get a grill. I think he's in agreement with me with getting the one grill. It's like $130. Then buying that Rust-Oleum high heat spray stuff and spraying the parts that we need to spray. I think he's on board with me with that. It's like this. I'll present him with this idea. If I keep repeating it, he'll start thinking it's a good idea because it must be a popular idea, even though I'm the one who told him about it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to bed. Have yourself a good night. Well, tomorrow is Sunday, so I'll see you Monday. Toodles.